Last time on Corpse Party, Book of Shadows. What? The perceived threat I represented just spawned such panic and horror within her that I couldn't help myself. And you wonder why people think you're a psychopath. Fukuroi, I'm so glad you're alright. Fukuroi ducked down and peeked through the hole exactly as I did. Yeah, I did just save. Yeah, let's help him. Maybe if we do, he'll help us find a way out of here. Greetings, my beautiful viewers! I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Corpse Party, Book of Shadows. So, last time we started Shangri-La, and a little bit with Morishige looking at Mayu's body, even though he didn't know that, and that was super creepy. And then, we're now playing as this girl named Mitsuki, or Mitsuko? I don't remember if that is her name or not. Either way, we, did some searching around, and last time we said we would help this guy find his head. Pretty sure that his is the bloody head that's in here. Looks like about the right age, but, Are you alright, Mitsuki? Simply standing in the presence of this severed head was churning my stomach. The foul stench of decay was absolutely overpowering. Even in this low light, I could easily see maggots crawling through his eye sockets, his nose, his mouth, all over his skin. They were everywhere. I can't handle the smell. Does seem like he's been dead for quite some time. Are we really going to carry this back to the spirit? Like, with our hands? I think I'd prefer not to do that. Let's see if we can find find something to put it in. Maybe that bucket. Was the bucket over here, or was it upstairs? I don't remember. Nope, it must be upstairs. Okay, I'll be back once I go upstairs and I go get it. Alright. I acquired the bucket. It's old and rusted, but it seems sturdy enough. Cool. Now let's go get the head, and then we'll give it to the red spirit. How about we try using the bucket? Now let's try it. It looks like it'll fit. Yeah. I'll do the honors. You hold the bucket, okay? Okay. Thank you, Fukuroi. No problem. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to touch it. Fukuroi used his hands to dig the head out of its cubby hole and plop it into the bucket. Maggots, sensing that something was amiss, suddenly began pouring out of its various sockets and climbing all over their new rusted metal home. Here, I've still got some tissues left. Thanks. I really hope I never have to feel anything like that again. Yeah, me too. Alright. We found it. It's your head, I think. Please, take it. Ah, my beautiful head, my beautiful face has become so rotten. Damn those maggots, I'm so ugly now. I can sympathize. There are many others who have been killed here, just like you. Going to need to get in contact with the police and have whoever did this arrested. Are you pitying me? Do you feel sorry for me? No, that wasn't my intention. I apologize if I've offended you. No. You think I'm wretched. You think I'm ugly and dirty. You don't ever want to touch my body again, isn't that right? Fukuroi, I don't like where this is going. I agree. I think we need to distance ourselves from this place. It's because you're still alive. That's why you turn your noses at us dead people. Arrogant creatures. Why don't you come and join us? Oh, fuck. I'm going to hand you over to the others. And they're scary. They're excruciatingly frightening. Ow. Where? Fukuroi? Fukuroi? Where are you? Maybe he's passed out somewhere. I know. I'll try lighting a candle. My surroundings were far different than I'd expected. It seemed to be some sort of hallway underground. Holy shit. I know where we are, but, how did we get here? Obviously that guy just did something, but I don't know what he did. There was a chill in the air, both literally and figuratively. The smell that wafted about was both musty and gloomy somehow. Fukuroi! Fukuroi, wake up! We're somewhere underground now, and it feels really dangerous. Come on, wake up, damn it! Fukuroi? His eyes were wide open, but he gave no response. Looking a bit closer, I noticed his neck had been severely twisted. He was staring right at me, but his body was facing the other direction. Oh, no! Oh, and his half-agape jaw was completely motionless. He wasn't breathing. He's dead. No. No, this can't be happening. Come on, it's not funny. Then there were footsteps. Somebody's coming. What do I do? I have a feeling that staying here is going to be a bad ending, so let's just do that. It's a person. Maybe it's Kurosaki, Toko, or one of the others. Over here! I'm over here, hurry! There's been an accident! Oh, that's probably not good. Probably the big guy. Those us drew closer and closer, and then the figure making them came into view. I was right! Sorry. I thought you were, I'm from Byakudan High School, grade 11. What the hell's wrong with me? Why am I introducing myself? This is clearly not someone in his right mind. My name is Mitsuko Yamamoto, and, my friend here has been gravely injured. He's got an axe or something. He's covered in blood. He's probably the guy who did this to Fukuroi. We just kind of woke up here and, we didn't know where we were and saw bodies all around us and... Run, you dolt, run, Mitsuki! Will you help me? I'm not surprised. Okay, this time we're gonna run. No, this can't be good. I have to run. Now! I'm sorry, Fukuroi. Wait, please! Oh, wait, hold on, what? It's him this time? Huh. What is this place? An old air raid shelter or something? Is that a girl? In a place like this? Maybe she got trapped here too, just like us. Hey, little girl, it's dangerous in here. Oh, no. Who are you, lady? Are you a friend of that bad man who kills people? No, not at all. Don't be afraid. This is bad. We know that Sachiko's just fucking with her. I ran away from him too. You've got a lot of blood on you. What happened? And who is this bad man who kills people? I don't know. He's a big man. He killed 3 of my friends. I'm the only one who got away. Oh, sounds like you've been through a lot here. I'm looking for my friends right now. If you'd like, you're welcome to join me. This place seems really dangerous, and to be honest, I'm a little scared myself, so... Please? Thank you. Oh no. Sachiko smiling is somehow even worse. It's a lot more complex on here than I thought it would be. If only I had a map or something. This way, lady. This way. In here. You sure know your way around. I've gotten used to it. Come to think of it, I haven't even asked your name yet. Sachiko Shinozaki. Ow, what are you doing? What am I doing? Oh, yeah. What kind of room is this? This is the death room. I remember the death room. Couldn't decide if it looked more like a pre-war medical facility or a meat processing plant. I'll take the latter. The stench was overpowering. Not only was the smell of rotting flesh everywhere, but the air was stale and thick. The room seemed to have no ventilation to speak of whatsoever. My eye was first drawn to the blood-splattered table, and to the many other instruments, all stained with dried blood and sprinkled liberally with viscera. Then I saw it in the back of the room. No! Oh God! Is that? There was definitely more meat processing than medicine going on in here. What I saw was literally a pile of human remains, every one of them flayed open or torn apart. It's almost like a stack of discarded butcher scraps. No. What the hell is this? Oh God, oh God! See people you know in there? Which ones? I'll give them back. Or part of them anyway. There you go. Let it all out. You'll feel better. Why? Are you calmer now? Then let's begin! Oh. What do you plan to do to me? Whatever it is, don't stay away! Everybody always says that. It's not like it ever works. Hey, halfwit! Catch her! There you go. Now string her up. The large man seemed intent on obeying Sachiko's every command. He drew near me slowly and robotically. There was no emotion, no sense of urgency, just a man walking across the room to do his job, like it or not. I have to run. If he catches me, I'll be... Get back! Playing tag? The exit is over here, but can you make it? Get back! The man's movements remained slow and evenly paced, but there were so many places to flee in a room this... But there were only so many places to flee in a room this small. If I got tired before he did, I'd be finished. My only hope was to get into the hall before that happened. The two of us glared at each other for a few moments from across the dissection table, and then, as soon as he made his move, I leapt on top of it. I underestimated just how slippery the table might be, with its thick layer of blood and fat, quickly slipped off the other side and onto the floor. My legs and hindquarters were soaked through with blood of an untold number of other people, but I didn't have time to think about that. Adrenaline gave me the strength to stick my landing, and I managed to keep running without skipping a beat. Almost there! I was in the home stretch. For a couple more steps anyway. Ah! The sharp pain suddenly shot through my leg as it touched the ground. I immediately fell into a heap. It hurts! My leg! My right leg was now firmly impaled with a thick, sharp metal spikes. Ow! I'd been caught in an old-fashioned bear trap. Oh. Kind that's two rows of metal shark teeth lined up on either side, instantaneously snapping shut as soon as any weight is applied in the middle. Thing was designed to catch bears and tigers, so what hope did a human have of escaping it? Ah! Ah! It hurts! It hurts! You dumb bitch. How many dozens of victims do you think I've killed here? People sure don't get any smarter as they get older. Everybody always gets caught by this. But then, I don't ever let my prey escape. Stay back! Stay back! I swallowed my pain and started grabbing whatever I could get my hands on. Dirt, bones, anything, and chucking it at the encroaching giant. It was the only thing left for me to do. I was out of options. The man's foot came down hard on my left leg. It immediately contorted unnaturally and went limp. I could see a pointed shard of bone jetting out from a bloody hole in my sock. My leg! You broke my leg! Next, the man wrapped both my arms in chains. No! Stop! Please, it hurts! It hurts! No! As he pulled on the chains, my leg muscles also tightened around sharp metal spikes and a compound fracture. Pain was literally unbearable. In my half-conscious, agonized adult state, I was just barely aware of being raised into the air by my arms on some sort of pulley system. Why are you doing these horrible things? Just let me go home. I won't tell anyone about this. There's no need to worry. You see, you're about to experience horrible agony and then die. God, I made myself laugh with that. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Why? Why me? Why not some person I've never met from a foreign country? Why does it have to be me? You sure have beautiful skin, lady. You'll get the Philfish treatment. I'll peel every last bit of skin from your body, starting with your face. Hachiko began approaching me with a broken-off shard of earthenware pot in her hands. No. God, no, 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 no! It's so springy. If I wear this, will I look more grown up? An intense pain shot through my entire face. An undiluted primal scream escaped my mouth unwittingly, as if I were throwing up blood. But not a living soul was around to hear it. There was absolutely no way for me to resist anymore. All I could do was lie limply, strung up along the wall, and feel my skin getting peeled away. Sometime amongst the throbbing, shooting, burning, electric agony coursing through every nerve ending overseen by the girl's sneer, I lost consciousness. The very last thing I saw before lapsing into eternal slumber was a familiar strip of skin being flapped about merrily in Sachiko's hands. It was my own face, perfectly flayed from my head, staring back at me with blank eyes and flanked by Sachiko's overly delighted grin. Shit. So I guess helping the spirit is just bad regardless. Okay. Good thing I saved before I did that. Okay, well that's wrong end two. Was I supposed to find the spirit before I went into the girl's lavatory? Okay, so I need to find what the wind-up key is for, then. Let's see here. Locked from the inside. Tiny hole. No, do not peek. Must be some purpose for this hole, I wonder. Ooh! Insert the wind-up toy. Okay, cool! I found it. Nice. Working on a hunch, I took the wind-up key from my pocket and tried sticking it in the hole. Don't know why, if you would think to do this. I was literally like, okay, did anything change in here after, like, you know, talking to the red spirit? But, no, I guess, I mean, technically I got the wind-up key, so that works. Surprisingly, it perfectly fit. Try turning it, and with just a little bit of force, it spun 180 degrees to the right and produced a loud click. I guess it wasn't a wind-up key after all, then. Seems like I flipped some kind of switch. A switch? Doesn't seem like anything changed, though. Wait, look at the hole! As if on cue, a single hairline stream of blood began oozing from behind the wind-up key. It slowly wended its way to the floor and formed a gloopy pool at its base. Whole room then filled with a pungent odor all at once. This smell seems... Oh, it's nothing. Whoa! Whoa! Another earthquake? I think it's over. It scared the crap out of me. This whole building is run down enough. There's no telling when it'll just up and collapse. Yeah, we need to hurry up and find a way out of here. Okay, well, I guess I must have done something. I want to go see if maybe, like, the boards, or, like, maybe, like, some kind of board appeared here. Huh? It's just me, or was there a gap in the floor here before? Maybe the earthquake shifted things around. Did you expect there to be more gaps after an earthquake, not fewer? There's definitely something really wrong with this place. Well, I mean, good news is we can go back this way now. Let's go to the art room. I have an idea. I don't know, but I have an idea, because I remember we found, like, a creepy girl in the art room before. No, nothing different here, it doesn't look like. This is the reference room. I'm gonna go check near the reference room, purely because we found that note talking about, like, you know, they killed that girl when they asked her to come to the reference room. Frozen in place. Okay, can't do that. Well, let's go back down, then. There wasn't anything in the music room. I'm gonna try going back to the exit and see if there's anything. Wait, what? Wait, hold. What did I just miss? Fukuroy, look! I think we can get outside! Okay. Wow, okay, apparently going there just... They opened the door. Mayu? Are you in here? Nobody found a candle. Look. Oh, Mayu, where could you be? Not the dead body. What in the world is going on in this school? Mayu mustn't be left by herself in a horrible place like this. I hope she's at least found Miss Yui or Mochida. Another body. It's a corpse. It's only just started to decay. Seems to be a junior high school girl. From the looks of it, she was cut completely in half. She's just some sort of edged instrument. How awful. To cut someone in two, spine and all. It would take the finest katana to pull that off. Either that or some form of machinery. The blood splay is primarily on this side, so I guess she was attacked from the front. What's this? Noticed a notebook, partially jutting out from her pocket. It's one of those cat-themed spiral notebooks. It's all the rage with teenagers these days. There may be information here relevant to escaping this hell. I apologize for the intrusion, miss, but I feel I must take a look. And let's say before we do that, I have no idea why we've been trapped here, but at least we're all here together. Mr. Goto's presence makes us all feel a little more at ease. Without an adult around, I don't think we could handle any of this. Mr. Goto seems even more anxious than we are. He says he'll make sure we all get home safely, but his temperament just keeps getting worse. He's usually so cool, but lately he's just gotten kind of scary. Hiroko, Arisa, and the others are getting really fed up with him. Mr. Goto is so unfair. He keeps playing favorites with Hiroko. That was the last of our food, too. I'm the one who stopped Hiroko and Norika from fighting. Mr. Goto is dead. No help here, it seems. Are there any other clues to be found? Hey, you, got any information for me? Talking to corpses. I must be losing my mind. How strange, though, that I can come face to face with the dead now and not bat an eye. Perhaps my sense of fear has gone numb. Up until not long ago, this girl was just like me. Breathing, thinking, living her life. But look at her now, nothing but a foul-smelling pile of meat. She has such a pretty face, but before long, that face is going to rot, and not a soul will ever want to look upon her again. Hey, you there! What are you doing? Nothing of substance. Trying to find clues as to my situation here. Oh, alright then. I just heard a voice over here, and it got me wondering. Shogo Taguchi's the name. As you can see, I'm a cameraman, though not the artistic kind who's planning on hitting the indie film circuits or anything. I came here to get footage for a special report, but I got separated from my boss along the way. How about you? I got myself lost in this school building, and am presently searching for a friend. Uh-oh. You don't mean that girl on the ground over there, do you? Ah, no. I've never met her before. Whew, that's good. Well, kinda, I guess. Anyway, may I ask your name? And the name of the friend you're looking for, too, while I'm at it? I'm Sakutaro Morishige, and the girl I'm looking for is named Mayu Suzumoto. She's short, smiles a lot, and has a generally cheerful countenance, really. Suzumoto, huh? Suzumoto. Cameraman named Taguchi suddenly flipped out the LCD screen on his camcorder and began rewinding through footage. What are you doing? Well, I don't want to sound crass, but I'm checking through the footage I've captured since coming here to see if her name comes up at all. I intend to file a police report when I get back, so gathering information on all the dead kids I found here, like from their name tags. Bite your tongue. Don't say such stupid things. Mayu was all right. I know she is. Sorry. Now, if it makes you feel any better, I don't see anyone named Suzumoto in any of my footage, and may I say, you're really very brave. Oh? Well, whether you're looking for a friend or not, you really seem to put your all into searching that body, you know? You're the one taking video of corpses. Well, being a cameraman is kind of a strange thing that way. As long as I'm looking at them through a finder, it's all just business to me. But if I try to look at them with my bare eyes, I freeze up. There's a famous story about a battlefield cameraman whose camera broke while he was out on the job, and he literally started crying like a baby. I see. That makes sense. You're not too interested in any of this, are you? I do have a tendency to run my mouth off sometimes. Naho is always scolding me for that. Hey, I know. How about we search for our companions together? What do you say? No, I'm sorry. I appreciate the offer, but I'd prefer to search alone for the time being. I hate to get in your way, after all. Like hell I'm going to tag along with a motor mouth like this. Besides, he's my elder, so I'd have to mind my manners, which I'd rather not do. Oh, okay. Well, and how about we arrange to meet again? See, why is it that people are like, oh, thank God, someone else is here. Let's split up. There must be high EMFs in here or something, because nothing can keep time in this place, but we'll say we try to meet up after an hour, give or take. I mean, we should both count ourselves lucky to have run into another living being, and I'm sure an exchange of info must sound good to you too, no? Alright, if that's what you want. Okay, that's settled then. You take care now, you hear? Okay. I don't know where I'm going. Well, there's the second wing. Huh? May as well look around a bit. Taguchi's not here. Guess it probably hasn't been an hour. Can I get to the second wing, I wonder? A sudden feeling of dread came over me. I stopped in my tracks and began surveying my surroundings. It's dangerous beyond this point. The covered walkway up ahead shouldn't even be here. Well, now, this is a surprise. Am I seeing a human spirit, or is this nothing more than a pure hallucination? Upon that musing, the spirit vanished from sight. But the sense that I was being watched remained. There was a covered hallway beyond this heavy iron door. A covered walkway that wasn't supposed to be here, evidently. Did I dare challenge it? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? As soon as my hand touched the doorknob, I was sent flying backwards by some tremendous force. For a split second, I swore I saw a figure. That could have just been my imagination. The pain from the impact, however, was very real. Maybe that was no illusion after all. And ultimately, I was unable to open the door. Well, okay, it's just not letting me go there. Let's go see if that secret, door ends up being here. The one from earlier, from when Mayu was here. It's here! Oh my god! Door was frozen in place. Okay, let's try going to the classroom then. Classroom is locked. Okay. What about this classroom? Oh, I can go in here. Nice. A lot of old stationary goods inside, like rusted paper clips and beat-up staplers. Not one of them seems usable or functional. Except perhaps this, spool of kite string mixed in with them. Maybe I should take this with me. Sure, let's take the kite string. Seems good as new. Might just come in handy. Aren't you forgetting something? Be careful on your way home. Okay. Door to the custodian's closet is frozen in place. Okay, so I can't go there either. That's just a dead end. Okay. Well, let's see if we can go to the locker room in the pool. Oh, wow, I can. Holy shit, I'm kind of surprised. Oh, well, yeah, someone's dead. Skeletal remains of a student. He's not wearing any sort of uniform per se. The bill suggests he was male. What is he wearing? At least there's a name tag. Kurashiki Industrial School, Reiki Negishi. Okay. Oh, someone here too. Extremely decayed corpse. Based on the uniform and tall structure, this seems to have been a senior high school boy. Okay, Kiyomasa Kage. Oh my god! A more recently decayed corpse. The clothing and general body mass suggest she was a junior high school girl in life. But based on the height of the shower and the head and the positioning of the body, it appears to have been suicide. Name tag says Honoka Nanjo. There's something on the ground. There's a note near the body, neatly folded 3 times. The 4 of us killed Mr. Goto. I talked it over with Hiroko, Arisa, and Norika. We decided there was no other choice. He may be a nice man, but it was only a matter of time for that change in here. Hard to trust anyone in a place like this. Now that the deed is done, Hiroko and the others have started second-guessing themselves. Now they're dead too, and I'm all alone. There's nothing to eat, and I'm starving, so I tried eating rats and cockroaches. That just gave me severe diarrhea. My lips have dried out, and I've lost a lot of weight. So I decided to kill myself before the ghost kids and that hammer-wielding man can get me. After all this, I finally realized the time I spent with Mr. Goto, Hiroko, and the others was the best of my life. Goodbye, Dad, Mom, and all my friends from class. Please don't ever forget me. Sadly, when people die here, they do get forgotten. Okay. 2 ways to go up. So this is the closest, so we'll go this way. Darkening's at 36%? Wow. Okay, so there's a large hole. I can't go this way. Got it. Okay. Takushi's not here. Probably hasn't been an hour then. Okay. Now let's try going to the nurse's office. Sure nothing bad ever happens in the nurse's office. Door to the infirmary is frozen. Okay, can't go in there then. What about the lab? Sheik, don't look at me. What? Am I hearing things now? How's my darkening? Okay, not bad. Door to the science lab is frozen in place. Okay, can't go that way. Large hole in the floor, so I can't go up to the upper floor then. Let's go to 3A then, why not? Who was it that took my class logbook from the reference room? I won't get mad, just give it back now. Seems to be a school newsletter of some sort. Disaster Training Day. To prevent accidents, always be aware of your surroundings. Look before you act. It's straw paper in the drawer. It's a photocopied handout. Class logbook is our memory. After you've all gone on to the next grade, I'll make sure to take care of it. Okay. I still don't know what increases darkening. There's a piece of paper hastily taped onto the glass door. Return the class logbook, I'm getting angry. Do you want to be killed? Yeah, I don't know where the class logbook is. Maybe it's in this room? A request from Nurse Shinozaki. We've received new furnishings. Please try to keep them clean. Take good care of our school environment. Okay. There's a whole lot of milk bottles here. Each one of them is filled with a muddy, unidentifiable liquid. Ugh. Ew. Ew. That is gross. That is very, very gross. Okay, I wasn't able to come here before, so we're gonna go to these 3 classrooms and see what we've got. Message written in chalk. He's here, right behind you. Don't turn around, because if you do... Well, that's not good. You're being watched. Thanks, I noticed. There's an inordinately large number of dead bugs inside. I mean, that didn't make my darkening go up. I'm kind of surprised about that. There's a message permanently carved into the blackboard here, as if with a nail. Why? What did I do to deserve this? God damn it, it was all his fault. He's the one who made us do that ritual. Friends forever? Look where that got us. He's in here somewhere too. If I see him, I'm gonna kill him. I swear I'll do it. I'll make as if I'm hugging him, like I'm so happy to see him again. Then I'll wring his filthy neck until I break his trachea. And then I'll curse him forever. Yeah. I don't know what makes my darkening go up. I did read, though, that, like, you know, one of the bad endings in this particular chapter is you have to get, you know, Morishige's darkening up to 100. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it go up, but I don't know how to do it. Is this where I started? Is this one of the class rep's candles? Guess that means she's okay. There's a twisted length of wire inside. Door seems to be busted, so it should be easy enough to pull out. You never know when something like this might come in handy. Maybe I should take it with me. Yeah, sure, why not? Can't hurt to have this on hand. There's a half-rotted corpse sprawled out on the ground here. Needs to be a junior high school boy based on size and uniform. Student ID tag Osamu Murata. Oh, apparently finding bodies makes it go up a little bit, like 2% there. Maybe I have to find a bunch of bodies. Floor is collapsed. I wonder. If I do this, will my darkening go up? Oh, by a lot. Okay. I did save earlier, so I think that I'll just do this until my darkening is gonna get up to 100. Oh. Mayu, I have to go. I have to look for Mayu. Wake up. Wake up! Mayu? No, it's a much younger voice. Who is it? Hey, mister, wake up. Where am I? Good morning, mister. This is my playroom. The young girl thrust her face so close to mine that our noses practically touched. She was smiling from ear to ear. She looked to be in about first or second grade with long black hair and a clean, cute, almost dainty countenance. After a brief impression, however, I quickly turned my head away. She was uncomfortably close, literally breathing down my neck, and her breath, it smelled of blood, of death and decay and fatty oils and smoke. It smelled of chemicals and antiseptic. It was a very, very unpleasant potpourri. Ugh. Who are you? I'm so happy. You didn't get all indignant and say, "What's going on here?" Normally when people wake up here, they get scared and start freaking out. The little girl began backing away from me, her shoulders still shaking in a soundless chuckle. I knew exactly what she meant. It would be entirely reasonable to ask what's going on here. Even at a glance, I could tell this room was not good. The floors and walls were caked in blood as thick as mud. Buckets of body parts were strewn all about, and eviscerated corpses were stacked everywhere. And that was just what I could see at a glance. As for me, I was bound to a chair against one of the walls, not with ropes, but with chains. My name is Sachiko Shinozaki. What do you plan to do with me? Are you going to kill me? What a question! I'm not sure. I'll decide later. I've got something else to play with first. Just as she said the word else, she brought her hand down on a nearby table in a slapping motion and made contact with someone. It was a girl, bound by hands and feet. Sachiko's slap was aimed squarely at her thigh. Her uniform suggested she was in high school and she was wearing glasses, giving her a rather stern, serious appearance. Hear the sound of chattering teeth and seeing her chest rise and fall rapidly and erratically, suggesting she was paralyzed with fear. Her name is Emi Urabe. At the sound of her own name being read aloud from her student ID name tag, the girl let out a single whimper. No, please stop. No way. You're about to be put through incredible pain. So make sure you squirm like the wretch you are and beg me to spare your life, okay? No, you're joking, right? I didn't do anything. Shut the hell up, you're distracting me. Hachiko swung her hand down toward Emi's face. I realized only after impact there was a scalpel in it. A sloppy, uncontrolled incision was made from the corner of her mouth all the way to her ear. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Did that hurt? I wasn't seriously trying to kill you or anything, so don't let it hurt too much. The real pain is just beginning, after all. Hachiko produced a pair of durable sewing scissors from a rollaway shelf nearby and began expertly cutting all the way up Emi's school uniform. Then she set down the scissors and produced a full-sized farm sickle in their place. It looked well worn, with soil and rust sticking liberally to the blade. After brandishing it for a moment, Hachiko positioned it over Emi's abdomen. No! Please, no! This is a dream! This has to be a dream! I can't say if you're awake or if you're dreaming. But you're about to find out. Hachiko slowly shifted her focus from Emi's abdomen to the area just below her ribcage. Emi's body began spasming, her spinal muscles contracting in a decidedly unnatural manner. Gasps and screams mixed with sounds of vomit and incontinence. What a perfect facial expression! See, I knew you could do it! Without even wiping the drool from her mouth, Hachiko tossed the sickle aside and simply began digging into Emi's wounds with her bare hands. The sound of tiny hands manipulating internal organs was disgustingly similar to that of a sopping wet rag squelching spilled oatmeal off a hardwood floor. The noises escaping Emi's mouth didn't even sound like they were coming from a human being anymore. I could see her face in profile now, and despite the gastric juices and vomit and blood and contortions and unbearable agony, it wasn't a disagreeable sight. Oh no, we have unlocked his inner serial killer! Oh joy! This is a girl not far from death. She was trying her hardest to fight it, but the facts were the facts. She was going to die, and she knew it. Against this fate, she was completely and utterly powerless. She was doomed already, in both body and soul. This hapless struggle had a certain sensual quality to it. No, it was even purer than that. This was a truly beautiful sight. That boy needs therapy. Isn't she pretty? Hachiko, who at this point buried her head in Emi's exposed organs, withdrew it and directed this question at me, her mouth still full of flesh. Everything from her nose down was dyed red and dripping with blood. Isn't her face just precious? She swallowed whatever she'd bitten off of Emi's insides, then turned to face me. Not just face me, actually, but stare at me. Stare into me. With unwavering, unblinking eyes. I suddenly became aware of my own erratic breathing. It wasn't fear, though, but an almost animalistic reaction. It was coarse and primal, and I'd unconsciously thrust my chest forward toward Emi. I think I may have been smiling. So how about it? Do you want to play with her too? Don't be ridiculous. It's like she's making fun of me. She shouldn't even have to ask. Oh! Shit. I got wrong end 5. Missed 4, I guess. Okay, so I'm back at the door, so... Where the hell am I supposed to go? Maybe Taguchi's here. Feels like it's been an hour. Taguchi is not here. Okay. I remember this door was locked. Maybe I can use the wire and unlock it? Nope. Oh, shit, I don't know. What am I supposed to do now? What? Oh. Corpse has only just started to decay. Norika Mahiru. Huh. It'll take a bit of ingenuity to get whatever that is out of the hole. Wait, what? Is there something in the hole? I never examined the hole. Okay. Yeah, I came back to this original spot, you know, here, because I thought maybe I messed something, and I guess I did. Maybe I can rig something up with this wire and kite string. Let's try fishing it out. If I were to bend this wire into the shape of a fishing hook and attach it to the kite string, I thought, then maybe I'd be able to bring whatever it was down there, provided it wasn't too heavy. Now, it's not exactly a professional-grade fishing rod, but here goes nothing. Hey, I got it! Not a lot of resistance either. Doesn't be all that heavy. I quickly but carefully pulled up the line. Ah, damn. Whoever it was, it fell off the hook before I could bring it up. Guess I didn't bend it tightly enough. Maybe quicker to lower myself down into the hole after all. Though that would also be a far more reckless course of action. Just not sure what to do. Dish it out or go into the hole? Well, I think that we're gonna save before we do anything stupid, and we're gonna go in the hole. So I'm pretty sure it's a bad ending. Almost always going in the hole is bad. Damn it, while I'm sitting here waffling, Mayu could be in serious danger. If anything were to happen to her, Well, at any rate, all I need to do is lower myself down, grab whatever's down there, and then climb right back up. Couldn't be simpler. As long as I proceeded slowly and cautiously, I thought I'd be fine. First things first, need to figure out how deep this gap went. String went in up to here, so a little over 4 meters. That's deeper than I expected. My height is 178 centimeters, so with arms outstretched, it'd be 2 meters or so. Which meant if I grabbed onto the ledge with my hands and lowered myself down, I'd only have another 2 meters to fall. And that seemed entirely reasonable. It was notably less of a drop than one would face when jumping from a second-story veranda, for example. Yeah, but it is not exactly easy to, like, lower yourself down like that, because, like, the initial, lowering yourself down takes a lot of, like, core strength that a lot of people don't realize. So the only problem then is getting back up. Maybe if I grab a few desks and chairs from the classroom and throw them in first. A little sacking could easily give me 1.5 meters of extra height, I thought. And that should get me plenty close to the edge of the hole. Probably be able to reach it and grab on with a simple jump. Worst case scenario is Taguchi will be stopping by the entrance in less than an hour. That's close enough that if I yelled loudly, he'd hear me. Well, that's smart. Alright, that should do it. Let's get this over with. I think I sprained my ankle. The one thing I didn't predict was that the ground would be so uneven down here. At least I could finally find out what the item was that I'd seen from above. It was a small notebook. No, I recognized it. It was a student ID. In fact, it seemed to be a Kisaragi Academy student ID. No, it's Mayu's. What is he doing down here? Don't tell me. She fell. Mayu? Are you here? Mayu? There were a considerable number of dead bodies down here with me. Most of them were full-on skeletons who seemed like they'd been here for ages. But a handful of them seemed like they may have just died a few hours ago. There were so many of them, and virtually every one is wearing what looks like a modern-day school uniform. What is going on in this wretched place? I briefly scanned the bodies of the departed in the dim, unnatural light that filtered from above. I found one that was wearing very similar clothes. This was definitely the uniform of Kisaragi Academy High School. I was horrified. Mayu, please tell me it's not you. It's the class rep. Hey, Shinozaki! Both of Ayumi Shinozaki's eyes were wide open. But she wasn't looking at anything in particular. Those eyes weren't seeing anything at all anymore. Shinozaki. Why? Who did this to... Calm down. Don't panic. Shinozaki is dead. This is just a body. Just one of many in here. That's right. It's just a pile of meat that happened to be shaped like Shinozaki. It's not a person anymore, it's a thing. God damn it. Kishinuma should have been with her. What the hell is that incompetent jackass doing? I don't know. Maybe this might be in the timeline where he died with Mayu and Nana while trying to help her, like by getting locked in what is it? Like the science lab. He's probably off messing around with God knows what, leaving Shinozaki all alone and helpless, and now look at her. I should probably take something for her family. The uniform is too blood-soaked. It would just upset them. Underwear is out of the question, of course. And her hairband is just too common. I need something that one could associate with her personally. I know. The ghost story candles. Damn. Guess she doesn't have them on her anymore. Well, it'll have to be her hair. The hair of the deceased. But I don't have any scissors. Guess I'll have to use my teeth. Yes, I'll use my teeth. Why? It's just getting so bad. I no idea human hair was so resilient. Yeah, human hair is pretty resilient. I mean, like, you can literally, like, human hair is so fine you can literally, like, choke someone to death with it. I don't think I can do this cleanly. What about a different what about a different part of her body? Perhaps a fingernail or tooth or... yes! That's it, her tongue! Her tongue's the thing! Oh my god, he is losing it! He is a fucking serial killer! I don't like being Morishige anymore. It's alright, Shinozaki, isn't it? It's all for your family's sake, after all. Now open wide. No, her tongue, it's missing. It's already been taken. God damn it. Whoever did this, stop messing with me. I guess I have no choice then. I'll have to settle for a tooth. God damn it! I won't come out. Not if I'm pulling with just my fingers anyway. Huh? What's happening? Why is everything going black? Black. Black. Black! Mayu, where are you? I'll protect... Well, I guess that didn't go well now, did it? Shit. Hey, I found wrong ending 4! Hooray! Boy, Shangri-La is a really long chapter. Not sure what to do. Let's try fishing it out again instead of going down there. Safer alternative is usually the better alternative, even if it is a general annoyance. So let's give this one more go. Alright, got it again. I have to be much gentler about it this time. I began pulling up the line, slowly and steadily, trying my hardest not to shake it any more than I had to. Finally, I pulled the item from below. It was a small notepad. I flipped it over and... it's a student ID book from Kisaragi Academy. Mayu. It's Mayu's. No. Did she fall into the pit? Mayu! Mayu, are you there? Mayu! Mayu! And there was no response. Not a single sound or indication of movement. Maybe she wasn't down there after all. I don't see any indication of a person down there. Maybe she just dropped her student ID. She did, yeah, when she came over this hole here. That would be the best case scenario. Even without realizing it, I found myself gripping Mayu's student ID tightly, squeezing it in my hands repeatedly as if to verify its existence. Felt like her ID had been entrusted to me. I absolutely had to get it back to her. It was now my mission. Mayu, I'm worried about you. If you've been injured. No, I mustn't think like that. I have to concentrate on what lies ahead. For now, I'll just consider this proof that Mayu is definitely in here somewhere. And if I look for her long enough, I'm sure we'll meet again. Right. Unfortunately, this is all the time that we have for this episode. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. Oh boy. This, episode has been very long and honestly really difficult to figure out. I'm not even kidding you when I say that, oh boy, have I struggled to figure out where I need to go and what I need to do more in this episode than any other. Well, not even this episode, this chapter. Shangri-La itself has been a pain in the ass, man. But we're making our way through it, and I think that after all these bad endings, we're due for a good end. Well, maybe not good end, but a true end, sooner or later. So, hopefully we'll get that next time. So, thanks again, and, as always, if you enjoyed this as much as I did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe if you're not already, ring that bell for all them notifications and, until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.